With the 4th of July coming up, that means fireworks season. And I've talked before about the importance of having bentonite clay gel on hand before you play with sparklers. But if you've got bigger fireworks, it's even more important. And a family in Logan, Utah learned that. They'd lit one of these and sparks were shooting out, but it malfunctioned and it flew through the air, landed on the porch next to their 10-month-old grandson, who was sitting there in a diaper and a t-shirt, and the flame was shooting into his leg. Well, being a normal 10-month-old, he grabbed what was hurting him, grabbed the end of that flaming firework. So now he's got powder burns on his leg and his hand. Well, they ran him into the house, put water on him, and then, thanks to a miraculous answer to a prayer, they learned of the bentonite clay gel. So they covered both burns, leg and hand, with the clay gel, and within 10 to 15 minutes, this little boy had quit crying. They covered the clay with plastic to keep it moist so it couldn't get wiped off, and he was a normal, happy little 10-month-old boy the rest of the evening. When they put him to bed that night, he slept through the night, never woke up all night. The next day, he was oblivious to the fact that he had been burned. They changed the clay twice a day for a couple of days. He never cried again, showed no signs of pain again. But then the paternal grandmother, looking at the burns, thought, hey, we need to have these looked at by a doctor. So they went to the burn center in Salt Lake. The technician looked at them and said, they're healing just fine, no problem. So they went home, kept them packed in clay, and 30 days later, you couldn't see a burn on the hand, you couldn't see a burn on the leg. So before you light one of these, or one of these, or one of these, before you have any of these lit, be sure you've got your jar of the bentonite clay gel ready in case there's a malfunction and somebody gets burned. You'll be glad you did, and so will the person who gets burned.